Well, after the clusterfuck of a movie that the first Ghoulies turned out to be, let's see if the sequel can deliver on what its predecessor failed to do. After all, when 11-year-old me decided to go to my local video store and stumbled across this gem of a film, that was the least that I could have hoped for. Thankfully, Ghoulies 2 focuses a lot more on the little devils themselves, rather than simply using them as a plot device like the original did. So already, this movie is doing that much right. But at the end of the day, I still gotta call it like it is. This is still a bad movie, and not necessarily one that I would recommend people to go out of their way to watch. But if you're gonna waste 80 minutes of your life watching a shit film, this is the kind of movie to do it with, because as bad as this film is, it is anything but boring. Huh, and who knew this was an Italian-American production? Well, after all, the good people of Italy definitely know how to make a batshit movie. I'm still a little unsure of the exact year this film was released, though. Some sources say 1987, while others say 88. But it was released once again by MGM Studios. So we start out with a priest running through this very creepy forest at night, carrying a sack, apparently being pursued by a group of satanic cultists. And if you were expecting the opening of this film to tie into the ending of the previous one, well then, I just don't know what to tell you. So the priest manages to lose them at a gas station, though I don't know what the fuck type of gas station keeps barrels of toxic waste just laying around. Guess they borrowed one from the Toxic Avenger.
By the Lord God Almighty, maker of heaven and earth.
And I'll give you one guess as to what's in this bag. And no, it isn't candy.
I denounce thee, spawn of Satan, seed of the devil.
And you know his ass is already dead the way he's taking his sweet-ass time posturing here. Told ya. So he gets attacked by a sock puppet on strings, which knocks him into this barrel of acid. Great job there, my dude. So I see we have the Bat Ghoulie returning from the first film, and here's the rest of the game. Oh, and we also have a new addition to the group. This Frog Ghoulie, who kind of looks like a bootleg version of Jabba the Hutt. You know, just way smaller. I will say the Ghoulies themselves definitely look far better this time around. Also, we do get some pretty neat stop-motion shots of the Ghoulies walking this time. Luckily for the Ghoulies, this nice old man and his nephew here are kind enough to offer them a ride. This is Ned and his nephew Larry. Uncle Ned here is a magician at a nearby carnival, featuring a new attraction, this haunted house known as Satan's Den. Next we meet some more characters, including this sleazy investor who reminds me a lot of David Spade from Black Sheep for some reason, and Sir Nigel, played by cult movie actor Phil Fondacaro. Well, I see, judging by the fact that Larry is seen rubbing on his uncle's knee here, that we are sticking with the weird incest vibes that old dude from the first movie apparently had. Oh, you know the Ghoulies are going to do something nice and evil with that guillotine. Honestly though, I can already say that I'm enjoying this one far more than the previous film. I mean, we actually get to spend a lot more time this time around with the Ghoulies and their shenanigans. I mean, granted, it's basically just a bootleg version of Gremlins at this point, but at least the movie is staying true to its title and concept.
Excuse me, Mr. Harden, but this carnival would be nothing without Satan's Den.
Well, it's practically nothing now, Sir Nigel. Ah, but don't worry, there's always room for you at the freak show.
Why you gotta shame the little guy like that? You maybe want to pick up your cat that you just dropped there, lady? After all, Comet knows I do not condone any form of violence towards animals, even if it's in a movie and is not real. Hey, I'm sure this is gonna end well. Yeah, typically when something cuts your hand, it does tend to bleed. Then she gets attacked by some more hand puppets.
All ye imps and sprites and demons of the spirit world.
Oh great, Grandpa's drunk again. Better go take him home to Mom. Now, I don't know if, like, the director or somebody gave this old man LSD, but his reactions here come off like he's totally tripping balls.
I'm seeing things. I'm hearing things. Demons.
Aw, he said my name. And apparently this must be the emptiest carnival in the entire city because these kids are just able to lounge around here without anybody walking in.
What's that? It's a rat, stupid.
What the fuck kind of rats are you used to seeing? And Jesus, this kid keeps a fucking ninja star with him? What a little psychopath.
What's going on? It broke my tunes!
Well, it's nice to see this guy has his priorities straight. And dude, you should have known the Ghoulies were gonna try to cockblock you.
Opened its mouth and started to chew on them. And then it spit this goo all over me.
Rats, no kidding, I love that stuff.
The fuck? You like having mucus spit on you? Oh well, who am I to kink shame? Well, you definitely do have to give the Ghoulies some credit here. I mean, they are braided in a shit ton of profit. Go on then. Give the little bugger a job. He earned it.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
Stop fooling around.
Is my man having a seizure over here? Seriously, y'all need to come check on your friend here. And I guess the Ghoulies now apparently have their own entire fan base. Yep. That just happened. Okay, so why are we breaking into the little guy's trailer to bathe?
And we were attacked by some big-ass mother bat.
Yeah, and our friends get caught up in this gooey, sticky shit.
And my tunes are still in there.
Priorities.
I'm a magician, you sons of bitches!
Damn. Well, judging by this shot here where we see his neck pulsating, I think he's gonna be okay. Well, that works too. Although that probably should have severely shocked and potentially killed him as well. Here, don't question why I have a real gun behind my desk. Yeah, you dumb bitch. Okay, so we've officially reached Three Stooges level humor here. Well, hey, fuck it. I'm all for it at this point. So, fun fact, there actually exists two versions of this film. The original PG-13 rated theatrical cut, as well as the R-rated cut that was later put out for home video release, which featured some additional scenes of gore and on-screen violence. One such scene is featured here, where this poor clown gets his arm bitten off by the toilet ghoulie after falling into a dunk tank. Even still, the PG-13 rated version does still skirt the line by getting away with featuring a surprising amount of blood and violence. Alright, time for the Ghoulies to go full Gremlins mode. Alright, so now we've officially gone from Three Stooges to Looney Tunes territory.
We've tried everything. Guns, knives, clubs. Nothing seems to work.
Wait, we did? Cause I don't recall you guys doing any of those things.
It's not your fault.
Wait, no way. They're actually gonna do it this time? Fuck yeah! Well, the film's tagline is, "They'll get you in the end," so I suppose it's only fitting. Wait, correction. That was the first film's tagline. This movie's is, "They'll get you in the end," again.
Gigantus. Demonio. Exorito. Como
I really hate that Bat Ghoulie. Alright, time for these two to put their demon-slaying powers to work and send these little bastards back to hell. So you're probably wondering by now, what's the best way to get rid of several small demons? Well, just conjure up an even bigger one.
I hope that was the right spell.
Well, that was kind of a dick move. You could have just eaten him like you did with all the others. Yes, I agree, smashing tiny little rat demons with a giant hammer is rather funny. Alright, so how do we get rid of this big bastard now? Well, that was easy enough. So the day is saved, I guess. But wait, I sense a sequel bait ending. But we'll have to wait until the next movie to see what that's all about. So, that was Ghoulies 2. And, honestly, I can say with 100% transparency here, this is what the first Ghoulies film should have been. Sure, at the end of the day, it's still a low-budget Gremlins knockoff, but if you're going to do a Gremlins knockoff, this is the way to do it. I think another big perk of the film and what makes it work so well is also the Carnival setting. It provides a bit of eerie spookiness and atmosphere, and offers the Ghoulies plenty of opportunities for shenanigans and mayhem. The Ghoulies themselves are also a lot sillier and goofier this time around. But that's honestly what makes the film work so well. The movie does balance out the horror and comedy aspects quite well, and while it does definitely lean more towards being a comedy film this time around, it does have just the right amount of spookiness to keep things interesting. The best analogy I can really come up with for this film is it's pretty much the Evil Dead 2 of the Ghoulies franchise. I can also say that the acting is actually not horrible in this film either, and is actually quite decent for this type of movie. Well, for the most part. We also get more Ghoulies this time around, as well as more of the Ghoulies, which is also a huge plus. All in all, Ghoulies 2 is a silly film and makes no attempts to hide the fact that it is a straightforward Gremlins ripoff. But hell, if you're gonna do a Gremlins ripoff, this is the way to do it. And by the way, if you thought this movie was campy, oh boy, just wait until the third film. Thank you for watching as always. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe so you don't miss out any more fun here on the Movie Buffer. Let me know what your favorite Ghoulies movie is, or what your favorite Gremlins knockoff is for that matter. Until next time, this has been Mark, aka the Movie Buffer. Ciao for now.